Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing this simple bronzy look with a really pretty, it's like an orangey red lip for summertime. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. As always, I'm going to prime my eyes using my Decay Potion Primer in Original and blend it out with my finger. Then I'm going to go into my MAC palette and take the shade Blanc Type and apply that right underneath the brows for my brow bone highlight. I am using a different lens today. It's a zoom in lens because I wanted to make sure that my camera was zoomed in completely when I do makeup tutorials, and I wanted it to be clear. So let me know if you guys enjoy this zoomed in look or you want me to go back to the original. So now going in with Makeup Geek's Creme Brulee, I'm taking a Sigma E40 brush and I'm going to blend this right into the crease and then blend it up. This is our transition shade, so you want to make sure that it is nice and blended as always. Then going in with Makeup Geek Mocha, and I'm taking my, I think it's my MAC 217 or my Sigma E25, whichever one. Take a blending brush, and I'm just going to put this right in the outer corner. I don't want to have too much product because I want this look to be not intense. I don't want it to be simple either because for me, I need to have a bit of definition in my eyes. So just taking some of that mocha and putting it in the outer corner, and then back with my blending brush, I'm just going to go ahead and blend all of that out. Then I'm going to take this MAC shade in the shade Tempting, and I'm going to apply this all over the lid. I love this color, especially for the summertime. This is always my go-to summer eye. That's why I wanted to go ahead and do this makeup tutorial for you guys, because this is just my go-to summer eye. I always do, whether it's red lip or not. Then I'm going to blend it out as you saw. Then taking my Tarte Skinny Smolder Eyes in Onyx, I'm going to go ahead and tightline my upper waterline because we aren't doing winged liner, so I want the lashes to blend in with the rest of the eye look. Then with my mascara, I'm going to put on a coat of that. And then for false lashes today, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty lashes, and these are in the style Samantha, which is definitely one of my favorites. But you want to make sure that because we're not doing a winged liner, that your lashes are really pinched with your real lashes. Like I said, you want them to blend in. So this is what the lashes look like on. So now onto the face. So for primer, I'm going to be using the Becca Backlight Primer. This was actually the first time that I used it because I was given it from Becca, and I will say I really do love it. So this is probably going to be my go-to primer. For pore minimizing, I'm going in with my Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer, apply that on the face, and then of course blend it out with my hands. Then for foundation today, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal True Match Lumi. I want to have a luminous finish because of the summertime, so I'm going to go ahead and apply that. As you can see, I'm almost out of my foundation. I actually had to start to tilt it a little, which is a good thing that I do have a backup in my drawer. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stipple it on all over the face, making sure that you blend it down your neck and on your ears so everything is one color. After that, I'm going to conceal my dark circles. I'm using this MAC Conceal. I believe it's in Pure Orange. I'm going to go ahead and apply this under my eyes, and then taking my Sigma P84 brush, I'm going to go ahead and blend it out. My Anastasia Cream Contour Kit was in the basement because, like I said in my May favorites, our air conditioning went out, so I never have gone down in the basement to get it yet, but I'm actually going to go do that after I'm done with this video. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend that all under the eyes. And then doing my brows, I'm using the Anastasia Brow Definer in Soft Brown. I'm just going to go ahead and shape my brows like always. I'm just fast forwarding through this because you guys have seen me do it a million times. And then to fill in the brows, I'm going in with the Anastasia Brow Powder in Soft Brown, using the lighter color on the inner corner and then going in with the darker color to fill in the rest of my brows, and then we are done. For concealer, I'm using my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Light Warm. I'm going to go ahead and highlight with it as well and put it underneath the eyes, and then blending it out with my foundation brush that we used before. Just going to go ahead and blend it all out, making sure that I really cover up that orange under my eyes because, you know, you got to get rid of those dark circles. It's a curse. So next I'm going to go ahead and set my concealer with the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder and my Sigma F35 brush. I'm going to set the under eyes and the highlighted areas, as well as go in with the rest of my face and just set my face with this. Being that it was just in front of me, I just went ahead and just set my face with this powder because I do love it. To bronze up my face a little bit more, I'm using the Guerlain bronzer. This is in 03 Natural for brunettes. I recently got this and I really wanted to try it, so this is my first time trying it, and I really do love it. It does give a really nice, beautiful bronzy color to the face. I'm using this big Sigma powder brush. I'll leave it down below. Then going in with this Sigma contour brush in the Kat Von D Shade Light palette, I'm going to go ahead and contour my cheeks. Again, this was my first time using this brush as well, and I really do love it. I'm going to go a little bit more intense with my contour as well, because with the red lips, I like to go a little bit more intense with my contour because the red lips is the main focus. So I wanted to go a little bit more with my contour, if you know what I mean. For blush, I'm going in with the Sigma blush and In the Saddle. Because of the red lips, I kind of wanted to keep the blush very neutral. So this blush color was absolutely perfect for this look. So I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with my Sigma contour brush, which I've actually been loving to apply my blush recently. For highlight, I'm going in with So Hollywood by Anastasia Beverly Hills and this Sigma highlighter brush. I will leave the number of it down below, of course, as always. I'm just going to go ahead and highlight the cheeks and the center of the nose and the Cupid's bow with the So Hollywood. Again, one of my favorite highlighters ever. It never disappoints, so I'm going to go ahead and put that all over the face. To finish up the eyes, I'm going in with a touch of mocha on my blending brush and just adding it to the upper lid in the outer corner, as well as blending it up. I do have hooded eyes, so I like to have my shadows blended up just a little bit more. And then for the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with Bada Bing on that same brush and just go back and forth with this color. I didn't really need it to be precise. A little bit messy is good enough. And then going in with a little bit of mocha as well. I'm going to go ahead and blend that on the lower lash line as well. And then just making sure that your eyes are rounded out on the outer corners. Wow, such beautiful, beautiful, sunny, not rainy at all weather. Wonderful. For liner, I want to keep the lower lash line very soft, so I'm going in with this MAC eyeliner. This is in the shade Power Surge. Again, this is my go-to liner, especially in the summer with this look, because I don't want it to be intense black. And then going in with my mascara, I'm going to apply a coat of that to the lower lashes, as always. And then for inner corner highlight, I'm going to take my Sigma E30 pencil brush and just add a little bit of So Hollywood in the inner corner, and I get distracted. Something Steve said, great. Now for lips, I'm going to go in with my NYX lip liner, and this is in the shade Orange. I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with this. And then once you have lined your lips, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Spicy. This is definitely one of my favorite colors out of my Anastasia collection. I love the way that this lipstick looks. It's just one of my favorites, so I love it, especially for the summertime. It's a really beautiful orangey red color, and again, it's like a spicy color, you know what I mean? So after you put your lipstick on, then your look is complete. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Every time I do my makeup like this, my mom thinks I look exactly like a Robert Palmer girl.